today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
91 is the mic. Mike 91. I got one. 91 is the mic.
They'll come out throwing here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
The running back, again the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on second and 6. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mike 91. Here we go, T.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Bears.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
The kicker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
Here we go on second and 12. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pressure gets to him again. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
At the Bears' 46-yard line.
Go, go, go. 51 to Mike. 51.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Number 33,
Or any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hey, here we go.
From the 44, Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
To Robert Tanyan. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Rodgers pass.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down, Packers.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Pass.
And the pass. Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. 51 to Mike.
Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
4-yard loss.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A 19-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Brings up 3rd.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
91 is the mic.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to be Packer football.
Rodgers sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Green Bay.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So we're at halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This pass complete to Higgins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
I'm coming after you.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Offense.
Oh, man!
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
51's the mic.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
The pass.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear. Adrian Amos.
The pass intercepted by
3rd
the
and long that
Packers.
time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 17-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams.
Rodgers pass.
And he's brought down just
to
outside of the
Devontae
10 at the
Adams.
11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. His pass caught at the 4. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's
And again, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The kick is good.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is incomplete.
The pass. Intended for
This
number
offense
87.
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third down and 10.
91 is the move. Pick it up, defense.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open man is Higgins. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Let's go, let's bring it.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Big hookup there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Let's go, baby.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
Mason Crosby,
with 2
48
touchdowns
for
on the season, both in in this game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Are you serious, dog?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. First target, first catch, and a first down.
2 tights, 2 tights. 3 down, 3 down. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Watch twist, watch it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
51's Mike. Mike 51.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
At the 3-yard line.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Packers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.